But hopefully I can even get in here. I might have went a little bit crazy at the shop. We are pretty much done with the Beamer at this point. Yeah, I did surprisingly change the. What is going on, fellow Monbazou players? I never thought I'd say that I was so happy and excited to see Monbazou again, but honestly, that new series I started of My Garage has made me miss the simplicity of Monbazou. And when I say simplicity, I really mean simplicity. But when we left off, I believe we spoke with the dealers last time, and our main goal at this point would be to obtain the $40,000 bunker that we can get for the house. I think that'll be a good little project for us to work towards. But for right this second, I'm going to get these plants watered up, because that looks to be like our first chore of today. Alright, so we have gotten the plants watered up, and we've got a pretty large amount right here. We've still got 92 seeds left. How many big packs do we have left? Ooh, we've got a lot of big packs. Okay, I counted those at some point, but I do not remember how many those are, but we will eventually go and sell us, what are these? We will eventually go sell us 27 big packs and see how much money we get from that. I'm assuming that with those 27 big packs and the amount of money we will gain Sunday for us doing our maple syrup, we should have plenty of money, and we should be able to purchase our bunker. But right now we're gonna go on and head down to the maple syrup farm, because honestly that's about all we can do right now, because it's Saturday and there's not really much going on other than trying to get those plants to grow. So I'm just gonna sit this thing right here. It is 8 o'clock on a Monday morning, and it looks like our plants are ready to harvest. So we've got a lot of potatoes, as you can see as well. So we'll go ahead and knock out the potatoes real quick, because honestly, our spicy grass is going to take us a little while to get that going. So we are going to see how much it'll fill up this little pack right here. We've been doing pretty good on our potato farm as well. I mean, it's been going pretty good. I think on the next go around, though, I will plant only the spicy grass in this area, because I need to grow the rest of those seeds out and see exactly how many we can get, because it seems like we're going to make a lot of money off of this once we go down to the undercover dealers over there. So I believe this basket is essentially full. Maybe I can put this in the little harvest basket. Yep, okay, there we go. So 1% of this basket is 8% of a little basket. So that's a pretty good bit right there. We've almost gotten 3 100% full baskets, and it looks like we might end up with 3 of them. Yeah, there we go. So we got 3 baskets. How many seeds do we have now? 86 potato seeds. That is definitely money right there, my guys. Definitely a lot of money, especially with the potato farms. Or I mean the French fries. I don't know why I said potato farms. We're going to go ahead and chop these up into potatoes real quick, or French fries real quick, and we will hop back into this. Alright, so we got our potatoes crushed up, and man, we got a pretty good amount of French fries right here off of that harvest. And we probably have double the amount of potato seeds at this point in time, so we should have a pretty good harvest next time. Let me see. We need to put this in there, and we need to put this in there. So now we've got full empty baskets. So we are going to just run down this real quick and harvest this up. Alright, we have successfully harvested and rolled, and honestly I believe if there were cops in this game, I'd have a 110% chance of being probably under the jail cell. But anyways, we're going to turn these into big packs. This is insane. This is just absolutely ridiculous. We're going to turn them into big packs, and we are going to get everything ready for tomorrow, and we are going to head out towards town and get this stuff sold right here. One step of getting everything ready to go is I need to install the rear seat back in our car because using the trunk is almost impossible without the seat in the back of the car. So maybe this is why everybody seems to keep the back seat in the car. So we're gonna just throw that in. I do not like the color of that seat. Can we change that? I bet you it will not let me because why can I sleep in my car? Oh, I did not want to do that. Oh man. Well, guys, you can sleep in your car. I didn't even know that was a thing. My poor puppy is out of water. It won't let me remove the seat. I just want to remove the seat. All this because I want to paint the thing. It's the back seat, but we do not seem to have anything other than red. So I guess it's red. That'll be okay. That's a lot of red, but it's better than that ugly gray. It's not too bad though. Oh, it's awful. That is awful. Okay, so we need to throw the bolts in there. What size are these bolts? Do red in here as well. Might as well at this point, honestly. Because if we forget about the bolts, I know exactly what's going to happen. This thing is going to glitch. And all of my packs are just going to be insane to find because they're going to be everywhere. So we need to go ahead and load the trunk up with all of our stuff. And then we can just head out in the morning. Alright, so I've got everything loaded up. And it is a little insane. I decided to go ahead and grab the French fries as well. But hopefully I can even get in here. Let's see. I think I can make this work. I think I can do this. There we go. So we are definitely not going to be able to drive in first person. We're going to have to kind of do it like this right here. And I forgot, but we still don't have our exhaust hooked up on this car. So I actually forgot that the Sugar Shack, not the Sugar Shack, the French fry place doesn't open until 12, but since this is so glitchy, we are actually going to go ahead and just kind of drop these right here and leave them. That way we can get them out of our car. That way, just in case, you know, because the game likes to bug out a little bit, and we were riding the borderline of issues right there anyways. So let's just go ahead and take these out, and then we'll go to our dealer, and by the time we get back, honestly, it should be good to go. It should be time for us to do our thing with these. I don't know how I got this many French fries in my car. Alright, so it appears they are not just gonna float out of... Oh my god, we are almost out of gas. It appears they are not just gonna float out of the car like they did the first time. So it looks like we've got to unload these things manually, which is fine. And there we go. We got 10 grand from that. I really felt like that was going to be a little more, but we should definitely be making another 10 grand Sunday, I would think, off of our maple syrup that we'll produce this week. Let's go back in here real quick and see exactly what we've got, because so this is 40. That's what I need right there. I need one of those. But it is almost 12 o'clock, so we are going to run back down and get those French fries sold off. Alright, so we are back at the French fry place, and we are going to throw these things in here real quick, get them sold. So just a little bit, because I really thought I was going to get a lot more money for that. than I did, and I believe I'm gonna go grab the truck real fast, and we are going to go sell that maple syrup that's probably sitting in the back of it right now. Go sell that, and we are going to change the focus to doing a few little modifications to the car that I wanted to do as well. So we'll go ahead and work on that since we've got a little bit of money right now. And like I said, you know, money's easy to come by at this point. I just don't have enough of it. So since it's a little bit easier to come by, I'll just go ahead and spend a little bit of what we got, and we are going to get a few things done, especially this exhaust, because I'm sure my guy is probably dying at this point from carbon monoxide poisoning. Alright, so it is the next day because, you know, I'm stupid and I can't drive a lowered car to save my life, so I ended up wrecking. If you ever wrecked on Mon Bazou, you know it is a pain. But what I was gonna say though is, by the way, this tank situation, it is ugly and it does take away from the look of the truck. But man, this is definitely the way to go if you have a hard problem with throwing barrels all over the place when you're driving around. We are at the maple syrup distillery thing, and you guys get to see how much a full barrel goes for. This is my first time too. So we get $2,000 for this full barrel. And you know, you might be asking yourself, man, Brandon, how are you gonna haul your parts with this giant barrel on the back? But you know what? You see that adjustable spanner? Yeah, I brought that. So we're gonna leave this up here at the car place for right now, and then we'll just come pick it back up when we actually want to use it again. You guys have ever wondered why they're banning this this type of truck? It is due to the way that this looks. Look how insane this is to drive. There's no way these guys won't run somebody over. But anyways, we are popping up at the car place, and I've got a few little ideas of mine that I want to do. I think the wheels that I want to buy for the Beamer probably gonna be these right here. We should probably get a sport tire for it as well, but I did want to get a new bumper. I kind of like the oh man, look at that one though. That gives it the newer style front end. I like that. I have to throw that one on the other one or something, you know. I wish I'd have saw that before I picked that other one up because I just paid for it. But I think performance parts wise, we've pretty much got everything except for the mid pipe. We've got our mufflers. So where is the mid pipe at? There it is. Okay. Yep. I'm just a little bit stupid. Alright, so we'll throw that out there, and we want to get some more red bolts while we are here. And we also need to get some black bolts while we're here. We need to mix up some paint. So first we need a color for the interior of the truck. And I'm thinking somewhere along here. The hood choice is hard. I'm gonna go with this one just because it's a little more aggressive. And we also needed what? A trunk, a carbon fiber trunk. I think that would look pretty good. Where is the carbon fiber trunk? I remember I thought I saw. There it is. I knew I saw a carbon fiber trunk. Alright guys, so I came home and went to sleep. Why is my truck out here? Anyways, I might have went a little bit crazy at the shop. We're gonna back this thing on up in here and get these parts unloaded, and we will begin the process of building this car up, and hopefully it'll change the way it looks a little bit. We are also going to change the color of our house and potentially the color of the interior of this truck as well, because I'm not liking the way that I accidentally painted the red seats. I think that looks absolutely terrible. We need to get rid of these trashed cans as well. We'll put them right here for right now. Clean up our shop just a little bit. And I have so many different reds. It's almost hard to keep up with what I use on what at this point. And the bad thing is I'm not really a red person. I don't know why I keep buying red. Alright, I was going to unload the truck all at one time, but honestly, the first step here is going to be to get this thing up in the air a little bit. And I don't know if we'll build the entire thing in one episode. We'll probably pick it back up, break it into a few pieces. But we do know we are getting a hood installed and everything like that. So we'll go ahead and break that down, and we've got our exhaust as well. We need to get that put on. I don't know where our muffler is. Is this the one I bought? I think it might be the one that I bought. A little Stancy Boy muffler. The first thing is going to be to get these wheels off and stuff like that. We got to get these painted as well. Got a lot of work to do, guys. We got a lot of work to do. The first thing I want to do, though, is get this house painted to the absolute ugliest yellow I can come up with. I don't know why. But when I think about a trailer park house, I picture ugly yellow for some reason. And we've also got a nice little teal blue to separate the colors, because we wanted two separate colors, but the black was a little bit too strong, I feel like. So this right here looks just like something I would imagine seeing in a trailer park. Alright, so I got that out of my system. I just wanted to see how that was going to look. I had to get that out of my system real quick. But let's see. Where's our brown for our wheels? Because we've got two different shades here. One is for the interior of the truck. I believe this is what I was going to use on the wheels. So this is the metallic. Yeah, there we go. So she's looking a lot less orange now. So the wheels are painted, and we need to get the truck interior done as well. Get that out of the way. Where did I put that? Okay, so that doesn't do much. Oh man, that's still... We've got to take the metallic out of that. That's what we've got to do. We've got to take the metallic. Don't I have... Yep, I do have matte clear. Let's see if the matte clear does anything. Alright, yeah, that brought it back to where I needed it to be. So I like the brown interior on the red truck. I really dig that kind of stuff. That's kind of my thing right there. I think that looks really good. But without further ado, you know what time it is. We are about to jump straight into a car building montage. we are pretty much done with the Beamer at this point. Yeah, I did surprisingly change the color. I didn't want two red vehicles. You know, I really like the red. I was going for more of a salmon color on this thing, but I think I got purple. But anyways, I'm actually liking the color though. You know, we didn't do anything under the hood just yet. Right now the interior is still black. I got to figure out what color I want to do on the interior. So obviously the red isn't going to work, but the motor's painted up the same color purple, and the strut tower bar and everything like that is going to be the same color as well. I didn't install this because I'm gonna have to take it off anyways to get the motor out. But I believe we'll pick that up on the next episode with the motor. But the wheel spacers I got, they were a little bit wider than I wanted, so we were running a lot more camber than I anticipated. But that doesn't mean that I don't necessarily dislike it. I kind of like it. I kind of likes it a little bit. This is our little Stance Boy car. Honestly, I mean, I think the little heart exhaust would look good on it at this point. But yeah, this is what we've got. We've got our little Stance Boy exhaust and our Squatted Boy truck. And we are going to call it on this episode, guys. You want to watch us put the motor in and see how this thing runs with this new motor and everything? Then give us a subscribe and make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.